Hi, welcome to Robot Culture. I'm your host, Kevin Ainsley. Today we're going to talk about where I've been. If you follow me on Strava, or you're part of my Strava group, Road Bike Culture, you've noticed that I have not been on the bike for a long time. And I have not posted a video for about 2.5 weeks. On November 3rd, I went out for a bike ride. It was a solo ride, but then I met up with a couple of cool guys. I met them at a stoplight and I said, "What are you guys doing?" And they said, "We're gonna do Paradise." And I said, "Me too." They said, "Why don't you join us?" One of them was named Stephen Lamb, and he's a local photographer for the news agencies. While on the ride, it was a really fun ride. I love meeting new people on rides, and it was just a really good experience. And then on November 10th, I was supposed to go ride up Mount Diablo with my good friend Jason Pineda and longtime subscriber Ron Cortez. But on November 8th, the campfires happened up in Paradise, California. On Friday, November 9th, the air quality in San Francisco hit a pretty high point of 120 AQI. That's air quality index by the federal government. So I notified Jason that I was not going to be going on this ride because of air quality, and he said he was still going to do it. On Saturday, November 10th, Jason, Ron, and a couple of their friends went up Mount Diablo, and the air quality was so poor that my friend Jason got a nosebleed from it. The air quality in San Francisco only got worse as the week went on. It was absolutely horrible. We went from 150 to 180 to 200 to 250 to 276 on Friday. On Friday, all Bay Area schools were closed, so my child had to stay home with my wife. So in the back of my mind, there's part of me thinking, okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of work done since we're all gonna be inside. I'll be able to edit a lot and I maybe shoot a video or two, do a little bit of research. But when you have a 5-year-old who is cooped up inside, it is all hands on deck just to keep him and yourselves sane. On Saturday, we took him out for a 30-minute play time in the playground, and the air quality was about 230. So we didn't have him run at all, just get outside a little bit before we brought him back in. And what made this really hard for me is my birthday is November 19th. So that weekend, November 17th or 18th, was supposed to be my big birthday ride where I was planning about a 100-mile ride. But again, the air quality was so bad, I had to stay in. I did not get my birthday ride. And then on Tuesday, November 20th, we took off for Arizona to spend Thanksgiving with my family. On Thanksgiving Day, my wife and I decided to rent a boat on Lake Havasu, Arizona to go hang out and just do something a little bit different because things weren't working out as well as we thought they were with my family for Thanksgiving. The weather in Lake Havasu was absolutely perfect. 75 degrees, and on the water it was absolutely beautiful. I let my son drive the boat for a while. We ended up at a beach that was accessed only by boats, and on Thanksgiving Day there was nobody else on the lake. So this was a private beach for our family, and we really had a good time. We came back to San Francisco on Saturday, November 24th, but we got in a little bit later than expected. So Sunday we were pretty beat up and we decided just to do laundry. Today is November 28th. The air is clear. It is the average of San Francisco's AQI of about 21, which is really clean, good, fresh air. It's perfect for bike riding. I thought about going for a bike ride this morning and then the rains hit. It was a big rain, so I decided to stay in. I decided to shoot this video about where I've been and why I've been off the bike for so long. It's been 3 weeks, and by the time I actually get out on the bike again, it will have been a month off. And this is a month of good riding in California, and I am really missing my bike. After filming the first Tour de France video, in that research, I discovered a lot of interesting history about cycling. So I'm going to be making a couple of videos about the history of cycling throughout the winter. A side note about the campfire. The campfire is the worst fire in California history. Its death toll as of today is 88 people, with 158 people still missing. The fact is, the campfire is a result of climate change. And that is a big problem. California is in the middle of a 7-year unprecedented drought. So that's 88 people who died in California as a result of climate change. And we have to do something about climate change. We have to work together to end this catastrophe that is happening. I have a 5-year-old son. I want him to enjoy the same world and the same benefits that I enjoyed. Well, I think that just about covers it. Why I've been off my bike for 3 weeks and why I haven't posted a video in 2 weeks, and a little bit about climate change. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm everywhere. And until the next time, I hope to see you out there on the road.